Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Stream some more Dragon Quest 2. Now, I didn't max out my level like I said I would because, I don't know, for one thing, I don't know if it's required, and two, there's an area I need to go to show off. I got Revive and Sacrifice for Carl, and Princess Fran got Revive and Chance. Revive and Sacrifice, I've kind of already explained what they do. Chance is a little harder to explain. Chance is a little harder to explain. Basically, you can do a lot of random things. I'll try to show off what those are. Okay, it just lowered everyone's defense, okay. Well, all the enemies at least. And increased all my defense. Basically, it can do random things like increasing defense and lowering defense. But some of these are a bit more random. Like, so far those are spells we already have, but... Okay, you guys again. Oh, and she just healed my entire party. Okay, I take it back. You do have a multi-healing option in the way of Chance sometimes. But it's kind of iffy, so I don't know if it's reliable. Yeah, so far we're not getting the one that I'm trying to remember. It wasn't affected, so I have no idea what that was. There's one really good one, but I can't seem to get to show up. Anyways, time to go this way. Because we need to go south. Over this way. It's a bit of a long walk, but... Cyclops, alright. Huh. I'm getting pretty lucky with that showing up here. Oh shit, I went the wrong way. Dead blame it. And that was sleep to all enemies. Huh. Huh, I didn't know you would heal all. And sleep again. Alright. Still not seeing the one that I saw when I was using this off screen. Oh, I just confused them, really? I didn't know confusion was even in this game. That's interesting. Now I'm curious how that works. That stop spell, I guess. Go and use speed up a little bit. Yeah, I'm being really lucky with that. I mean, I still wouldn't try to depend on it, but... Became confused. Okay. Yeah, it works like confusion. I think this is the only time that actually comes into play in this game, is with Chance. Doesn't seem like it affects spells, though. That would be great for enemies that only use physical attacks, though. Okay, I'm just gonna spoil what it is. Basically, there's a skill where you can scream with a loud voice, and it makes every enemy flee in terror, apparently, no matter who they are. Unless you're a boss, I think. What do I mean by bosses? You'll find out real soon. This game does have boss fights. Yeah, at this point in the game, I can pretty much ward off any enemy in the game pretty easily. Even archdemons don't last too long anymore. Okay, let's go over here then. This is where I meant to go. For the most part, chance I never really use, in this game at least, because while there are some nice effects to it, I don't really feel like... Another devil sword, really. I don't care about that. Also, I'd like to point out something about Revive. In the original game, the prince was the only one to get that, the Prince of Connacht. The princess never did. Also, in the original game, you could not use it in battle. No, really. If you needed, if someone died in battle, you were kind of stuck with it. I don't even think the Leaf of the World Tree worked in battle. So as you can imagine, that's actually pretty bad. That essentially means that the prince was very important to keep alive because he could revive outside of battle. But the thing is that out of the three characters, he was the most likely one to die. And in the remake, they actually figured, oh hey, yeah, maybe we should give it to both the mages just in case, you know? Also, let's let them use it in battle. I mean, it's only logical. Okay, here we go. Huh? What the hell? We're back at the beginning castle. Huh. This is awfully weird. Wonder what's up with that. That's not what you were saying before. What the... Huh. I don't think I'm buying into this. What do you have to say? Yeah, there ain't no way I'm falling for this. This is obviously some sort of trick. Yeah, you remember early in the game when when we actually were told about how the trauma Rubos would be useful? Yeah. Yeah, everything we did in that illusion didn't actually happen. So the inn I went to didn't really affect me at all. Unfortunately, it did not. And we have some bat demons. Now, I have not seen them use sacrifice in this, like ever, and I fought them quite a few times. So I'm wondering if they took that out of the remake. Either that, or it happens so seldom now, it's not worth worrying about. Yeah, there's hidden doorways you have to find throughout the walls here. Also, I believe that Fran also had, like, Step Guard in the original. I don't think she gets it in, the remake. Now, if you go into this cross-like room, you actually need to have the Eye of Malra still, aka the evil statue. Otherwise, you can't progress. So that's kind of a dick move. Yeah, this place is much better for experience than the Cave of Roan, if you can survive the trip here. Ah, didn't kill that one in time. Yeah, that freaking hurts. Oh well. At least Carl is much more useful in this version than he ever was in the, original. Like, that's for damn sure, man. Like, he sucks so much in the original game. Like, even with the Falcon Sword, it took him forever to really do decent damage. I mean, at this point, he would have, like, 90 strength. Can you imagine how little damage it would actually be at this point? I sure do. Oh, hey, remember this guy from way back? That we got the bullet staff from? Yeah. He's back. Thankfully, we're much stronger than we used to be. Otherwise, that would actually be bad. Yeah, just one of those gives you 700. And you can fight more than one of those, actually. But if you think that everything is going to be a cakewalk, yeah, it won't. Say hello to the Atlas. This is a boss, and a very strong boss at that. What you want to do is you want to cast Increase and Defense on the first turn. Because he always attacks twice, hits very hard, and can critical hit you on a constant basis. We want to be at full health at all times because of that. Okay, I'm pretty over leveled for being here, so that went very well in here. But he is the easiest of the bosses. The next boss we fight is Bazuzu, a very strong bat demon. He knows all the spells that the bat demons have, as well as defeat as well. So, as a result of this, you actually want to try to stop spell him, even if it has a high chance of failing. Oh, I critted, wow. Okay, exploded. I'd rather use that than defeat. That's for sure. Okay. Okay, yeah. I got lucky. He didn't use defeat on the first turn. I'll take that 5 strength with Carl, though. Definitely. Now over here we fight the last and hardest of the 3 bosses, the 3 Guardians. Zarlox. This guy freaking sucks. I will just say that. Zarlox wasn't affected. Oh, jeez. Okay, got my defenses up. Okay, spewing fire is easily his weakest attack, and you want him to always do that. Okay, can defense work, please? Damn it. I don't know if it works on you or not. One thing that sucks is that he knows heal all, which is why I'm trying to get this to work. Come on. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I got really lucky during all these fights. Like, I wasn't critical hit by Atlas. I didn't get defeated by Bazuzu. Starlux didn't use heal all. Like, really? I got really lucky with that. You didn't get to see it, but there are also metables in here that show up pretty frequently compared to other areas. But we're at the final boss room. Oh, I'm sorry, you thought that this was a very short final dungeon and it should have been longer? Believe me, the length of the dungeon isn't the problem here, and I am safe stating. Now, the problem is the final boss itself. Okay, that's what he says if I say no. Either way, you fight him. This is not like the Draco Lord from the first game. You always have to fight him. As usual, you need to try to cast as many spells on him as possible. Oddly enough, I've actually seen moments where Stop Spell works on this guy. Not often, but I've actually had it happen on occasion. Damn it! Oh, at least I can use Revive. That helps. This guy also knows Heal All. Oh, he's using heal more? Really? Thought he knew heal all. I mean, I think he might, but... Well, so far he seems to be content with using Explode It. Yep, he seems to be content with using that. And there he goes. Well, I win. Wait, what? Now, in the original translation, I actually like it a lot better, because he claims he summons Malroth, the sorcerer of the Shadow Time. Which sounds like a much more, like interesting title than Master of Chaos, but whatever. They also changed him from Malroth to Cydo for some reason. Get it? Cydo? Genocide? You know. In some of the spin-offs, he even has a secondary form called Genocido, which is a little too on the nose for my taste. So yeah, I don't think we're done here. I wonder if I can go outside to heal. Nope, they won't let you out. I wonder if I can use a wizard ring. I got some MP back. Can I do it again? Yeah, you can actually use the wizard ring multiple times before you can't use it anymore. Yeah, I think that's plenty. What? What? Oh. Oh, crap. Oh boy. A giant archdemon he looks like. Okay, the way you fight this guy is much different than in the original. In the original he just hit hard. And knew how to use heal all, but if you could survive his damage, you had it made. And not so easy here. Here you have to actually play strategically. He will try to lower your defense and increase his own. You have to counter that. His defense is also much higher than it used to be in the original. You want to really counter whatever he does to you. Okay, he's just increased his defense, so I'm going to lower it. He does not use heal all anymore, thankfully. Cydo, honestly, is not as bad as he used to be, though. The heal all in the original was very painful to work around. Oh yeah, you can also double attack. I forgot to mention that. Okay, he might die. I don't know yet. Okay, I got heal out just in the nick of time there. I think he has like 1,000 HP. Oh. Oh, man. Okay, you're doing this again, are ya? Thankfully, it's easy enough to counter it. He doesn't really resist defense, so that's nice to know. Beat him. I'm actually surprised I beat him at an earlier level. And I guess we're going over the Castlevania logic that being the main villain decimates the castle. Now, I didn't show this off yet. But using this portal will allow you to quick warp back to this area. Wait, you're still around? Okay, I guess one of the monsters is still around. Despite Malroth or Sido not being around anymore. Now you can talk to a lot of people, but they don't say anything too important, so I won't waste too much time with it. You know, when you say the king, you need to be more specific. There's quite a few of them. Although there is one king I'd like to visit. Although I wonder what this guy over here has to say now. Let's see. Trying to figure out how far I have to go to get to Tentacle, because I need to speak with some people there. I am looking forward to Dragon Quest 3. I'll probably go ahead and play that, and then switch to something else, because while I am getting a low burn out of Dragon Quest, it's only fitting that I play all three at once. They do form one trilogy after all, so it's only fair. I'm gonna talk to the king here and see what he has to say. So that's all you have to say, huh? I didn't show it off, but essentially he would be faking his identity to keep himself safe from Hargon. But more importantly, let's go talk to the grandson of the Draco Lord now. Because he's the one who said to come back and talk to him if we ever defeated Hargon. So I admit I'm a bit curious. You might notice that every time you beat the final villain in these games, the monsters just up and vanish. I never really understood why that's the case, since unless the final boss is the reason for their existence, which is usually not the case, then why would they just up and disappear like this? I don't know. It's just one of those weird early RPG things that never made much sense to me. Huh. Really? Is that a reference to Kid Dracula? Really? Alright. But yeah. The former villain is a villain no more. He's an ally of justice now. I mean, I guess you could always make the argument that he can also be that in the Dragon Warrior Monster series if you've read one too, so... Sure, why not? But yeah. I'm not gonna bother going anywhere else because you don't get any special dialogue or anything. Everyone just kind of says the stock celebratory quotes. Okay, where in the map am I here? I need to... Oh, okay, yeah. I'll just go this way. Not sure why they were blocking the way, but alright. Well, I'll talk to the king up here, I guess. And Carl's little sister. Too bad she couldn't have been a party member. And that's it. You can also visit the Ghost and Castle Moonbrook, but I don't feel like going that out of the way to go there. But basically, her father's ghost basically gets to go to the afterlife. And it is pretty sad, but I think Fran's gone through enough that have to go through that. Yeah, I love how they have something much more interesting to say than in the original. Where they basically were very pushy and told you to just go talk to the king, you idiot. Whereas here... they are so good to get together. What if I say no? Okay, yeah. Just like in the original, you have to agree. And that's Drug Warrior 2 for Game Boy Color. I like this game a lot, and I do replay it constantly. Although I will admit that places like the Lighthouse and the final grind at the end of the game can be a bit rough, especially considering just how strong you need to beat Saito. It's a bit absurd. Like, you need... Like, compared to everything else, you need, like, easily 12 plus levels to survive. It's pretty ridiculous, honestly. No other game in the series kind of requires that much dedication, really. Mostly because leveling up becomes a lot easier later on in the game, but... Man, these fireworks go on for a while, man. Because I'm pressing the button, I can't skip this. So... And there we go. You say that, but I don't think we ever got a sequel game after this point in the Erdrick/Loto timeline. I know other games reference it, but I don't think we ever got a game that actually continued the story after that. I'm not sure about Dragon Quest XI. I haven't really seen much of that. I haven't played it myself. I heard it's good, but yeah, Dragon Warrior 2 is a pretty good game, though, I will say, for the most part. It has some rough spots, though. I think out of all three, Dragon Warrior 3 is definitely what I consider the game that definitely has the most content and has the most depth to it. I do think the fan base does like overrate it a bit, though, because Dragon Warrior 3 or Dragon Quest 3 is a wonderful game, but it's not perfect. I think the fandom really seems to think it is, though. Like, of all the Dragon Quest games, it's always the one that gets the most popular votes. I don't know if I'd go that far. I think there's other entries in the series that are actually better. Like, Dragon Quest V and Dragon Quest 7 to me are still better games than Dragon Quest 3. But Dragon Quest 3 of the original trilogy is by far the better game of its group. Like, seriously. It took everything that worked in the first two games and helped fix a lot that didn't. Because there's no real blemishes in Dragon Warrior 3. Well, there is one if you play the Game Boy Color version, but I'll get to that. Because I will be playing that version. Just so I can show off the one thing that it does that annoys people. Yes, I'm doing that. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to complete that, but I will at least show it off. It's really hard to do. Okay, like, how much longer is this? Okay, it's not too much longer. They're showing Hargon now. I will be going ahead and starting Dragon Warrior 3, since I've only been streaming for, like, not even an hour yet. Yep, that's it. Alright, time for Dragon Warrior 3. Oh, hold on. The thing screwed up on me. I need to fix that. Okay, yeah, it's working. So, yeah. Dragon Warrior 3, guys. This is the game everyone agrees is such a great game. I do agree with them. Like it is a really wonderful game. It is the longest one, though, by far. It is a very long game, so you do have to dedicate a lot of time to completing it, which is probably one reason why the first two I play a lot more often. Because I could beat, like, those other two games in, like, a day easy. This game, it takes at least 3 full days to actually beat it, and that's if I'm rushing through it. This intro here gives you some backstory about the story of the third game, which is why I'm showing it. The other two games don't really have anything like this, so there's really no point. Yeah, it's a bit of a long one, too, since they go into a lot of detail with this. Oh, well, this is cool looking. I have no idea what he was fighting, since I don't recognize it, but yeah, that's the last time we see him. No, they're right there in front of you. Now, if you just excuse me a second, I need to look up something that will be very useful here very soon. Okay, here we go. Okay, I need to figure out... Okay, I need to find something that helps me with this beginning segment. And they're making that really hard. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you might notice where it says delete medals, trade medals, or check medals. Yeah, we'll be getting into that, believe me. I'll be sticking with Leon for, like, the same name, because I am unoriginal. Actually, no, I'm gonna pick a female this time around. I forgot I could do that, so it's actually gonna be... Mina. Now, the reason I looked this up is because this is actually kind of important. I'll just stick with the same one. Okay. Okay, I apparently did not do this right. Damn it. They didn't give me the options that I needed to unlock that. Damn it. You see... Well, it kept track of my choices. That was interesting. That's weird. It's victory or good battle. Oh, I see. Okay. Yes. Go with magic rather than fight with a sword? No. So, you actually have to have a specific starting question to get this. That's annoying. Yes. Yes. Shit! Shit! This is not the one I need for this. Like, I could have sworn I answered the questions right, but I guess I got one wrong. See, this is actually irritating, because in order to get the personality I want from this, I have to have the specific question. I'm gonna save state this time. Okay. Save state. Yeah, you have to answer these in a very specific way to unlock this. I didn't think it was going to be this hard to do this. Okay, now I'm getting really mad. Oh, I'm on the wrong one, that's why. Shit. Okay. Okay, never mind. Man, this is irritating. Okay, the rest are yes. Phew. There we go. This is the one I need. Man. This sucks. You see, you start up as a monster in this scenario, and in order to get the best personality in the game, or at least the most unique one, you have to basically leave town. Like, you just leave town. Like in this monster scenario. I should show them all off, but that would take way too long. Maybe in an extra session later on. Okay, that should be right. Valiant, there we go, yeah. It's a very unique personality, and the hero is like the only one that gets it. Ever, I think. I mean, maybe there's like an item that can let you become that personality, but I don't recall. Anyways, now that we're finally over that bullshit part. Okay. Plus, it makes sense for the hero to be valiant anyway. But getting this without a guide is very hard to do. I will say that. Even with a guide, I struggled a few times. Yeah, I get it. Anything in here? Strength Seed. Well, you're definitely getting that. Yeah, can at least get 3. There we go. Yes. Now this game is unique in the sense that you don't really get party members the same way that you get in most other Dragon Quest games. As a matter of fact, aside from Dragon Quest IX, this is the only game to ever do this. And I'm kinda glad for that, to be honest. Yeah, I love how much faster you move compared to Dragon Quest II. Like, seriously. It's like you're going at super speed. Teh. It's funny, because some people have actually attempted a solo hero run, and it's pretty hard. Like, there are some parts of the game that really can kick your ass in no time flat, so it's generally not smart for you to do that. This is also the first game where you actually start with equipment. Like, you actually start with a lot of this stuff. Your allies in Dragon Quest II started with stuff, but you did not. Well, they changed that in this game. You don't start with much, but hey, at least it's something, right? Okay. Now, if we go up here... This is Rurida's Tavern. This person here can save your game if you don't feel like going to the king. Which is useful. Now, I'm also going to be looking at a personality guide here. Because it's actually going to tie in to a character's growth. Rather than actually have special characters join you that are tied to the plot, you just invite random people that have a certain class to them and a certain gender. Before I do that, dismiss. Oh wait, not dismiss. Roster. Huh, weird. I could have sworn that there was a way to actually remove people from the roster, but I don't think there is. Now you want to do this because you can customize your character this way. I'm going to be having a team of mostly just all females. That's how I usually play the game, so... I'm gonna have Hero. Wait, no, never mind. That's not a female name. I forgot. I'm not as good with female names as I am male ones. And it has to be 4 letters long, too. That makes it kind of hard. I already know who I'm gonna call my healer, which I'll be recruiting in a second, but... I'll just go with Tifa, for a name from Final Fantasy VII. And I'm actually going to be inviting a thief. The thing is I want, I want you to have a personality that's actually pretty good in terms of good at strength and agility. So that's actually pretty good, I think. Well, it gives us seeds. This is where choosing your own allies can be really useful. You always want to pick the seed yourself, because if you're playing this in an emulator, you can really abuse this to your advantage. Okay. Alright, let's see here. I'll probably just give him some luck, too. Quite the weepy type. Weepy is I'll just take it. Yuna. Cleric. It's gonna be all intelligence. For this and the other one. Oh, wow. Come on. Thank you. Sharp type. Yep. Works for me. And the next one will be Lulu, yeah. I'll just go with the Final Fantasy X naming. Mage. Now, in the original game, you weren't given, like, the stat seeds, I don't think, at the beginning. So, this actually makes your starting team a lot better. Now that I've done with that little task, let's actually recruit them. Oops. Now, they don't start with anything but the cloth. But we do have some weapons that we can give off. And some armor, too. No one can use that club, so I'm going to be selling it. So yeah, that kind of sucks. And we do have some gold. That is true. Need to find the shops. I'm not gonna bother giving Lulu the stick, because she's gonna be doing most of our fighting with magic anyway. And unfortunately, I don't really have enough money to buy anything else. Now, if you look inside the well here... Go in here. This is the Metal Manor. These are tiny medals over the world. This was also in the Super Nintendo version, and you can get very unique gifts by trading tiny medals with this guy. What kind of gifts? Well, a spiny whip, a garter, a blade boomerang, a strength ring, tilted specs, ninja mail, justice abacus, agility scarf, dragon fist, vivify staff, sacred, tiara, and a gold pass. They're all useful in their own way, but this is quite the arduous task, because they're not just laying about a treasure chest most of the time. Sometimes they're hidden in the ground. We will find something else later that will help with that, but the guides also help out pretty well with this. Some of them are in dungeons though, so keep that in mind. Ooh, I found 25 gold in that barrel. Neat. What about this one? Nothing. Shame. Alright. If you go over here... This is your home. I found an herb! Also, let me talk about the best thing about this game compared to the others. You have a bag with infinite space. Anything you don't want to carry around with you, just put it in the bag. It's fine. You can't use anything in the bag during battles, but you can store stuff away in the bag. This includes a lot of key items and whatnot. That is so damn nice. This also means you can essentially carry as many herbs as you need, up to 99 of them, in fact. This, as you can imagine, will be very useful. Indeed, it will. Okay, I have 100 gold now. I can actually buy something. With the ability to carry that many herbs, that makes surviving in dungeons a lot easier now. Can't buy any weapons for my thief, it looks like. Nothing more than a stick. I'm a bit put off by that, actually. I can get a copper sword for my white mage. Yeah, the clerics in this game can actually carry quite the adept amount of weaponry. You'd be really surprised what they can get. This makes them not only good with healing magic, but good at fighting too. Making them overall more useful than actually fighting class most of the time. I mean, they don't get as much strength as them, but being able to heal and fight is pretty nice. So we got 4 slimes, do we? You don't have any battle spells yet. Yuna can heal, if she needs to. And Lulu knows the Blaze spell. The amount of spells that were added to this game were pretty massive, actually. There's several different elements. We got ourselves a Raven. You also might notice that the enemies actually have animations now when they fight you. Well, I found an herb. Yeah, this also makes treasure chests a lot more valuable, since you'll need to worry about inventory space. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, you're not really doing much damage to me. Actually, it's taking a lot to kill these. Because of how slow the battles can be at times, though, I will be speeding up continuous battles in long-winded areas a lot. Just like I did in Dragon Warrior 2. It's actually worse in this game. Tifa's at level 2. HP 5, HP 3. Strength 1, Vitality 1, Agility 2, Intelligence 2, and Luck Up 1. MP by 34. Now, here's the thing about that. That sounds like a lot, but that's only because I raised my intelligence so much in the beginning. You see, the way the game calculates HP and MP is that you get you take your intelligence and multiply that by 2, and that's how much MP you can have. If you have like 17 intelligence, then you have up to 34 MP. It's the same works true for HP and Vitality. Your other stats just go up based on your personality and what class you are. So there's that. I learned Expel. This spell is useless. It can instantly kill enemies, but you don't get any experience in gold for doing so. So I never use that. Ah, and she got a lot of MP too. Didn't really get much in the way of everything else, but well, what do you expect? It's a mage, you know. Huh, weird. Now, you might see the metal book here. You have no monster medals. What's up with that, you might wonder. Monster medals are a new gimmick for the Game Boy Color version. Any monster can drop them at a pretty slow rate. Well, oh yeah, I just forgot to mention, there's a day and night cycle as you explore. Certain events in towns will change whether it's day or night. I'll demonstrate as soon as it fully becomes nighttime. There we go. Ah, there's our first monster medal. A slime medal. Yeah, let me go ahead and show that off real quick. Once you start getting medals, you can look at the ones you've got. You notice the number 1 over there? Yeah, that says I have 1 bronze medal. Bronze. There's 3 different types of all monster medals. In order to actually complete a post-game quest later, you need to essentially have gold medals for all monsters in the game. All 165 of them. That is insane. I'll get into more detail with this later, but yeah, you notice the music is slightly different. Yeah, they have you'll see different discussions depending on what time of day it is, and sometimes this can actually be quite different depending on who you and where you are. And we found ourselves a tiny medal. That one's one of the easier ones. Can I talk to that child over there? Yes. I don't think nighttime affects like the overworld itself. Like I don't know if the monsters get stronger or not. Yeah, shops are even closed at night for the most part. It's kind of interesting just how much this affects stuff. You also have the same churches from the church services, I should say, from Dragon Warrior 2. They work about the same way. But because you have a lot more inventory space, you never need to worry about detoxicate, since you can just purchase antidotes, and you can carry a lot of them around with you. It's not a problem. Revival most certainly is, though. You're going to see that happening. You're going to see people dying a lot more often in this than you ever would in Dragon Warrior 2. Ah, free in. Yep, if it's nighttime, you can actually rest for free here and fully replenish yourselves. That is some convenient stuff right there. Now, one thing you might have noticed, you can save here, but she doesn't tell you how much experience you need to level up. You need to go to the king if you want to know that. But I don't really care about that. It is worth noting that your hero, the one that's always going to be traveling with you, in this case would be Mina, she levels up really slowly. Slower than any person in the game, in fact. So, yeah, that's a problem. Now, for as weak of a weapon as Tifa has, she's actually doing pretty good. Mina leveled up finally. Now, you get a lot of HP, strength, and vitality, not so much anything else. But being the hero of the story, that's pretty much all she's gonna need to worry about. Gotta throw some anteaters. Alright. Let's see what these are like. So they stick their tongue out to attack you. Gonna heal you up a little bit. Man. Okay, I'm parrying you. Love experience though, jeez. Diva leveled up again. MP6? Not bad stats overall. Yeah, that extra little bit of health will certainly help you out. I know we have some horny hairs. Huh. Going across this bridge is put up against some pretty big competition here. So they attack with their horns, as you'd expect. But they don't do very much damage. Which is good, since Lulu's about to get taken out. Lulu's a level 3. One is sharp and one is smart. I wonder what the difference is here. Let's see, looking at the personalities here. Wait, there it is, at the very bottom. Pretty similar. They're definitely gonna be magic experts, I can say that much. Which makes sense for their class. They're not really gonna excel at anything else, though. Gonna get some levels here. I'm gonna need that. Oh yeah, Tifa can steal items from enemies. I forgot about that. That's one reason the thief's very useful. She can sometimes steal stuff. It pretty much is an extra chance of getting an item from an enemy. Since it replaces getting a treasure chest to drop. But stealing happens more often. And that's pretty great. I love that. Especially later on. Because, yeah. So, do all these friends of hers just sleep in, like, 2 beds? Because there's, like, 4 people. I know they're all female, so you know, it probably wouldn't be too strange, but at the same time, I can just imagine it'd be a bit awkward. I mean, I guess some could just sleep on the floor, but... Go ahead and speed through this. I don't know what the recommended level is to progress at this point. I usually wait till level 4. For everyone but the main hero at the very least. I also want to try to save up some money to, like, spend on stuff. because there is another place we can visit that actually gives a lot of stuff. A lot better stuff from shops. Tifa's level 4. Now you might notice the Tifa's getting MP. What's the purpose? Oh, the thief gets spells too. Special thief-based skills that can actually be really handy. It's why I'm using one. I mean, stealing is useful too, but that's not the only reason you want a thief around. You'll find out why later, why I am emphasizing on that. I wonder if it needs to be nighttime for me to use the free inn, or if I can just do it at any time now. Okay, never mind. I was thinking it'd be nighttime, but I'm thinking of another game. Okay, so let's go to another town and see what they got for sale. Ooh, man, I went to level 3. Nice. And you learned Blaze. Not too useful, but it has its moments. Your main hero, as the class is called, gets a lot of unique skills. Very much a Jill of all trades, master of none type character. Yeah, if you go all the way over here, you'll get a lot of gold for fights. And new music. So it's a turban, no one can use that. Herbs just cost 8. And you can buy, like, 9 at a time if you so choose. Same with antidotes. And repellents and warp wings. I will still call these fairy waters, though. As you can imagine, this makes item usage a lot better than before, that's for sure. But that's not the shop I'm looking for here. The shop I'm looking for is this one. How much is this going to cost? There's the bronze dagger for Tifa. But you can also use the sickle sword. Yeah, I'm definitely going to want that for you. But it's so pricey. The turtle shirt is good for black mages. It's about the best they can equip for a while. So yeah, like, stuff is getting pricey, yo. So yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna want to at least get that. Unit's level 4. Lulu's level 4. Still no new spell, huh? I'm probably gonna get that sword for Tifa, and then I'm gonna stop streaming before I go to an area. And I got a horny hair medal. Now, one option that this game gives, which is kind of nice, is full HP. You can essentially cast this, and the game will actually just fully heal your entire party for you without you having to constantly go in and do it. That is so damn nice to have. They won't use herbs from your inventory, so you don't need to worry about wasting herbs or anything. They'll just use magic for it. So that's also a nice bonus. Yeah, if you have speed up on hand, this doesn't take as long as you would think. And Thief is level 5. Yeah, Thieves also level up really fast. I forgot to mention that. Forgot just how much gold I need, but I think it's 380 or something like that. Close to it. I mean, it's level 4. Alright, cool. Oh yeah, 4 strength. That's gonna be nice. Mina is basically very similar to the hero from Dragon Warrior 1 in what she's capable of. Because she gets all sorts of magic, she can hit very hard, she gets lots of HP. Very nice skill set. She just doesn't get it as fast as mages do. But that's fine. Yay, more herbs. Keep it up, lady. Oh, I love it. I love the full HP thing so much. And we would be abusing the hell out of it later. You know, like I'm not doing now. Lose level 5. Learned upper. Yeah, your black mage actually learned some defensive skills too. And I learned Ice Bolt. Ice Bolt is a much stronger version of Blaze. Very much so. Let's see. How much damage is this going to be doing? $27, yes. Wow. And the game keeps track of which one you are using too, which is another bonus to this game. Because it keeps track of spells you prefer using, so you don't always have to track them in a list. I think. Let's see. Yeah, it does keep track of it, even after battle. I love that. Alright, let's get us some stuff, shall we? Oh, it's only 320. Alright. And the next up on the list is the turtle shirt. Now, before I get off, I'm going to see if there's any tiny metals around here that I can find rather easily. Definitely using a guide for this. Because I'm not gonna bore you guys with the time it's gonna take to, like, find them manually. Hell no. Oh! Okay. Yeah, let's do that. It is worth noting it takes slightly more MP than Blaze, but the damage is certainly more worth it, man. I mean, jeez. I'd take 28 damage over freaking 8 or 10. I mean, I know it's just meant to be a holdover spell to get some better, but... Tifa leveled up again. Now, how often she decides to steal from something is based on her luck stat. Which is why I raised it a little bit in the beginning. If luck is maxed at 255, then it's almost a guaranteed chance that you will get something, I think. Almost. There's always some RNG to it, but it is a very useful thing to have. Because enemies, compared to Dread Warrior 2, can actually drop some very nice things sometimes, depending on the enemy. It's very useful. Also, just like before, there is a place to store stuff. You don't need it for items anymore, but you can still store gold at gold banks. There's not as many of them as there was in Dragon Warrior 2, but that's not really a problem, as I'll show off later. Groups of 1,000 gold still. I don't have 1,000 gold, so I can't really take advantage of it yet. But as you'll find later, getting gold isn't near as bad as it used to be. Like, no, not even. Let's see. Oh, pot lid. I forgot about this. Pot lid is a shield that anyone can use, even mages. So that's nice. Anyways, time to get us some tiny medals. And one of them's in the castle. If you look for a barrel in the first floor, trying to find it. At the southeastern portion of first floor, there are 2 barrels. There is? I don't see it. Oh, southeastern. Not southwestern. Derp. Tiny metal. That's easy enough. And I found a free antidote. Also, another thing you can do, if you want to free up some space in your character inventory, Petty item. Put away all unequipped items? Sure. Yeah. You can just store them nice and neat. If only this was in Dragon Warrior 2. Arg. Yeah, that's not fun at all. If you go up here and talk to this lady... Yeah, the princess would like to go out and see the world, but she can't because it's dangerous. And she is very spiteful because of that. I can understand, honestly. There's a prison here. And there's a door right there. We're not going to be able to do anything with that just yet. There's not too many tiny medals that you can get right now, but they do pile up as you progress throughout the game. assuming you know where they are. You might also see colored doors that we can't get through yet. Yeah, we need keys for that, just like a Dragon Warrior 2. But now we need to go to the town of Reeve, which is that other town I visited. Wait. Oh yeah, I already got that one. Yeah, we need to go to Reeve, because we're missing one still. I can push it. If you look under where the border was... Oh look, a special treasure for us. And these are the only three we can find right now. But that's fine. We got ourselves a Raven medal. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a problem later. Okay, so... time to go trade those mini medals in and see if we can get anything. I don't think we will yet. I think we have to get a few more first. But you know, it's worth a shot. We sure have. Yeah, I need 2 more. So, can't quite make use of that just yet. The day is coming, though. And Raven medal. Now you might notice, well, you seem to be getting a lot of these fairly frequently. They can't be all that bad, right? Oh, the bronze? Certainly not. However, there are other ones too. And getting those, not so easy. It can take a lot of freaking grinding to get all of these. Maintenance at level 5 now. Strength 6, nice job. Oh, and Mina can heal now too. Nice. Certainly won't object to having 2 healers around. I'm certainly not going to be using Blaze with you, after all. You also have Recall, which allows you to memorize certain dialogue for later, which can be useful at times, but the thing is, though, I don't really find it too useful, because it can only recall one conversation you had at a time, and I think it's only the last one. I mean, you can sure write it down, I guess, but, you know, why would you want to do that? Learn Speed Up. That's actually very useful, especially for later on. I'm gonna go ahead and probably get the turtle shirt, since it probably won't take too long, but then I'm definitely stopping for now. Yay, more herbs, man. Healing is definitely not that big of a problem, if you haven't noticed. At least compared to, like, the previous two games, where your options were a little bit more limited, so you had to be a little more conservative. Not anymore. Oh, let's see what Lulu's gonna get. Not too much, but except for more MP. Another Anteater medal. Let's see here. 1, 2 of those. 1 of those. Oh, that's the first one I got of those. Never mind. Dude, this is level 7. Being able to steal items definitely gives you a lot more utility than a standard fighting class would give. I will say that much. Yeah, slimes barely touch me anymore. Leather hat? Oh, damn. Way to go, lady. Sure, I'll take that. Haha. That's a nice skill to have. When you can start stealing equipment like that on a constant basis. Oh shit. No shops are open. Oh wait, they are now. It just became daylight. Alright. Oh yeah, that's very nice. That's one reason I gave the hat to my white mage, because I knew I was going to be getting all that defense from my black mage. I suppose my next goal would be getting leather armor for Yuna. I guess. I mean, we don't need weapons right now. Got plenty of strength, so... So yeah, that's actually as strong as I need to be for the next area. But I'll be tackling that next time. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.